Hey everyone, is this working? Yeah, it looks like it. So I'm trying a new setup in this OBS, and I've got a lot to learn here. But I've got actually the chat open on my phone so I can see that, but I don't really have it wired up yet, I think, to this screen. But I'll eventually figure that out. So thanks for joining. Uh, Today I'm going to go over learning how to use the Centro app to connect Salesforce to Slack. So the thing that's sparking this is that I have a client that I'm working with that uses Slack very heavily. They want to have they want to take advantage of their systems, right? So um, they're big into Salesforce, big into Slack. They want to tie the two together, and I started looking at what the options were to do that. And I think Salesforce gives you like a free kind of link between the two, but I found it very limiting. There's this app called Centro that I think does an excellent job. And the thing that I liked about it is that you can be like typing in Slack, and people that are in Salesforce can see those chats real time without having to like refresh or anything like that. So what I've done is I've installed it into an org, and let me jump to it. So I've installed it into an org here, and I've added the Centro component to a case. So now that I have this on here, um, I can link this up to a new Slack channel. I'm not a big Slack user, so I don't really, I might get the terminology wrong here, but so this is going to be the new one that it creates, and I think it just picked this name because I think that's, yeah, it's the case number. Um, so I will link it. And now when I've done that, I just heard like my little Slack thing go ding, ding, ding. So here it created a new Slack channel with like links to the record. And you can actually update the record right from here, or to put it on hold. And yeah, I don't want to post. And now if I come into this case, so the case is currently new, if I refresh, and now it's on hold. So that's pretty cool. And then this Centro little box here now has the chat. So if I come in here and put like a test message, test from Slack, now I see that pop up. I'll say this is a message from Salesforce. That comes in right there. So that's pretty neat. So now that you get more real-time conversations that can happen, um, instead of like using like feed chatter kind of thing where you would kind of have to hit refresh to see people's messages. Um, so I thought in this for this live stream, I'm going to go through and try to learn a little bit more about what this can do. Um, this is really the extent of what I've tinkered with it so far. I know that they have capabilities within a flow to send a message to a Slack channel, and I thought I'd try to do that live here so you can kind of see like the process that I go through in trying to figure this out. I did dive into it too just a little bit, and I'll show you what I've done so far. So inside of Slack, I created a new channel called Red Alert. So what I'm going to try to do is add a button to the case that says like Red Alert, and when you click that, it sends a message to that Slack channel. Um, by the way, this doesn't have to be on a case. You can pretty much you can put this on any object you want. You just edit the lightning page and drop it on there. And then I also, so I started creating a flow, but I never really got very far on it. So I'll kind of show you what I did here. So I'll jump to create a new flow, and we'll make this a screen flow. so that we so we can add it as a button, like freeform. And then I drop an action on here, and I notice that there's three things we can do. So I can create a new Slack channel. I won't need to do that since I've already created it. Send a file to Slack. I don't want to do that. And then set a notification to Slack. That's the one I want to do. And then I was looking at some of these options here, and creating a custom button I thought was interesting to try to do too. I don't really know what it does, but when I clicked the plus, I noticed it had an API name, and it mentioned an API name using a platform event. So I looked at what platform events there were. I don't have any others in the system, but I noticed that when I installed the package, it created this platform event. And one of the values in here is an API name. So wow, I'd really like to pursue a little bit more about what this does. So let's call this action like I don't know, post red alert. Post it to the red alert. I'll just hard code something in here like, hey, new red alert to check out. And I don't want the details. I'll just post a link. Record ID. Oh, that's cool. And we'll have a button that says like I'll confirm it. Confirm the red alert. So that the value that will pass in will be that confirm. Looks like I don't need the URL. Delete message after press. No, I'll leave that off. Trigger Slack workflow. Yeah, see, I don't know much about Slack workflows, but it's my understanding that there's a way to modify these forms that show up here through Slack workflows. And I haven't tinkered with that at all, but I guess the thing to know is that you can create these on your own and have them do different things. Okay. Yeah, so publish a platform event. Sounds like that's what I want to do. I could read more, but I don't want to. Require authentication. I don't want to do that. Oh, it's in advanced. Oh, it's just the normal Salesforce stuff. Okay. All right, let's try that. Wire it up. And I'll just add a screen when it's done. It says, send. Give it a name. Screen. That. Save it. Red alert. Slack. Looks like I forgot to wire that up, but that's not what this error is. The flow can't reference $record because trigger type is null. Trigger type. Alright, so maybe let's not deal with that. I think it's because I pulled this down. Yeah, so I think, yeah, so it's looking for $record, and I think in the context of a screen flow, I don't think there's a record. So yeah, that's probably going to be an issue. Like you would have to pass in the value. So yeah, let's just take that off. I bet that'll go away. Okay. Missing navigation, that's fine. All right, let's activate it. Okay, so now let's add the button to the screen. This will be in a case. A new action that will call a flow. And maybe I didn't activate it. I activated it. Where is it? No, post red alert to Slack. Here we go. Red alert. Okay, now I'll add the button to the page layout. Case. Yep. Back here, refresh. Should see a button here. And I don't. Is it cached, maybe? And what did I do wrong? So you don't have to add it here, right? I don't know, is it cached? Maybe my session settings are. So I've got the caching turned off. What am I doing wrong? Should go. So we got edit, preview, submit. Let's see. What am I doing wrong here? But it doesn't really matter though. I mean, if you can't see the first one, it's like it is active. The screen flow. I've got the button. Strange. Salesforce add flow to. Just add it there, and it should show. Why no show? Hmm. Maybe I should prove that it's not cached if I change something else. Like let's put the case source here. Case source. So what's the deal? What is the deal? Um, so I've got a flow. Can't imagine why. Boy, this is the fun stuff with Salesforce. Post red alert. It's active. It's a screen flow. I mean, I'm a sysadmin, so it should have. I mean, I can't imagine any access issues. What am I missing? Maybe just try. Let's try rearranging buttons as a sanity check. Let's try adding log a call. Got some test action here too. Quick save. So that's not showing either. All right, I don't know. Let's I guess instead of doing a button, let's just add it to the lightning page. Cause what else do I do? So let's tweak the flow a little bit. Strange. Start screen. Say click next to post red alert. And we'll have that go to there, and then that go to there. Save that as a new version. Activate it. Page, and then we'll just add that flow. message in the red alert. So that worked, but I've got this confirm button. So when you click it, I don't know, it probably just posted a platform event, but you'd probably have to do something to respond to the platform event, like create a flow that does something. So if you create a new flow that responds to a platform event, and then the platform event would be the Centro one. Thing is that, I mean, do you really know what record it is that you got back? Because it's really not posting a link to the record. And I don't think there's anything in there that would know that this was linked up to a specific record because of that whole because I didn't check any of these things. So I don't know. I guess I'll have to do a little bit more learning on this. It definitely has a lot of potential. You know, I'm imagining any communications that were currently being sent out as like email notifications, email alerts, could be switched to using Slack so that things don't get buried in emails. On the other hand, do you really want a Slack message going off like crazy? Maybe that would create too much noise. I don't know. We'll have to see how much we end up using it. I think that's all the time I got for this one. If I get more of this working, I'll probably just record a video and post it outside of a live chat. So I'm going to call it a day for this. Check out Centro. It's not a free app. It's I think $7 per user per month. But I can see it being worth it. But all right, that's all I have. Have fun today.